good afternoon. Welcome to another live feed on Shout Lucas YouTube channel. This is the final conclusion, the finale of the regular season of the week that was the NBA. The NBA season ends today, and there's a lot going on. The game to keep your eyes on is later on today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's the game between the LA Clippers and the Golden State Warriors. A lot on the line because far as seeding is concerned. So keep your eyes on that as the Clippers aim to win their 50th game of the season. Warriors are trying to make it 49-33. So this is the game to keep your eyes on because there's a lot at stake in this matchup. For seeding is concerned, that's the thing to keep your eyes on with this matchup. Is that seeding is on the line, and that's what's about positioning for us who's going to be a certain seed in this matchup. That's what you need to keep your eyes on in this matchup later on at 3:30. Who's going to be at a certain seed, so keep your eyes on that. Clippers and Warriors. That's what's at stake today. Because the Clippers, see, if they have a Denver loss and the Clippers win today, they'll be in fourth place at the fourth seed. A win, a Denver win, means that the Clippers will face the Nuggets in the first round. A loss will push the Clippers into the play-in. So that's the scenario with them. With the Golden State Warriors, if the Warriors and the Wolves win, the Wolves would finish fifth. The Warriors sixth and the Clippers seventh, by virtue of head-to-head record between the three teams. Golden State, thanks to the head-to-head tiebreaker over Memphis, can't finish lower than seventh, securing at least a chance to host the first play-in game. So that's what you keep your eyes on when it comes to that game, that matchup later on today. It's all about the playoffs, man. It's about the play-in tournament. Then you got the playoffs starting later on. The play-in tournament is going to start on the 15th of April and to the 18th of April. That means like the winner of the game between the number 7 and the number 8 seed will face the number 2 seed. The winner between the number 9 and number 10 will then face the loser of the 7 and 8 seed for the chance to face the number 1 seed. That's what's going down. The playoffs actually starts next Saturday, the 19th. So that's when the first round of playoffs begin. But there's some series that are already set up already. The Knicks play the Pistons. That's going to be a matchup that's going to happen. The Pacers and the Bucks. So those matchups are going to definitely be secure in that way. But watch out for the Pistons, man. They could definitely make a run. I won't be shocked if they beat the Knicks. They're playing so well this season. Had a great season compared to last season. So keep your eyes on that. As far as that's concerned. In the Western Conference, certain matchups, I don't think there's a lot of matchups that are locked up. As far as who's going to be playing each other. Let me see. So there's a lot to be figured out first before we truly see the Western Conference matchups in the playoffs. But the Knicks will be playing Detroit, and then we're playing Milwaukee. So just briefly, just want to come on and do this last, the week that was the NBA season finale for the regular season before we get to postseason coverage. I'm definitely going to be doing that next week, next Sunday. So I just want to come on briefly to talk about the scenario with the NBA. Because the NBA season is over. It's going to be over after tonight. It's the season finale. Everything's all set up. Cleveland 64-17. They got the best record in the East. They're no 1 seed. And the best record overall is OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder 67-14. They're going to be the number 1 seed. So the only thing I want to do is present some questions about this postseason coming up. And that'll be it for today. I'm just going to be on here briefly. Let's get started. Right, the first question I want to get into is, can the Boston Celtics repeat? Obviously, they're the defending champions, and they're definitely capable. They gotta be healthy. They gotta be ready to go. Obviously, shoot a lot of 3-point shots. We'll see. Can the Boston Celtics repeat? Second question is, can the Cleveland Cavaliers duplicate what they did during the regular season by winning, since being so dominant in the postseason, resulting in an NBA championship? They had such a great season. They've been, a top team in the East all year long. They've been so consistent. But can they take that consistency and translate that into a great, successful postseason? That's the second question I got on the docket. The third question is, can the Detroit Pistons make a deep run to postseason? They're playing well, going to the postseason on a great note. They're ready to go. They play the Knicks. That's a series they can definitely win. Also, speaking of the Knicks, will the Knicks avoid a first round exit in the postseason? That's a possibility. Can Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard coexist to make the Milwaukee Bucks championship contenders during the postseason? We'll see about that. Can the Indiana Pacers make it to the NBA Finals? Can the Orlando Magic make a deep run and become a dark horse in the postseason? Can the OKC Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder, win the NBA Finals? Obviously, they got the best record in the NBA, including the Western Conference and the NBA overall. Can they take that and go all the way and win an NBA championship? That's the pressure. That's the question they got to deal with and answer. When the Houston Rockets be a dangerous team in the postseason? Can Luka Doncic and LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers help bring an NBA title to the Western Conference? With the firing of head coach Michael Malone, can the Denver Nuggets make a run to the NBA championship with a new coach that they're dealing with to replace some interim coach? Can the Minnesota Timberwolves have what it takes to get to the NBA Finals? Can they have what it takes to get to the next step? Does the Memphis Grizzlies have enough to go farther in the postseason? Can the Golden State Warriors championship pedigree be enough for a title run? No, they don't have no Klay Thompson for the first time. Can they make it despite not having him on the roster? We'll see. And final question is, can the Los Angeles Clippers be trusted to overachieve or disappoint and underachieve? That's the question for the Clippers. Can they be trusted to overachieve or disappoint and underachieve? Can they do that? That's the thing that got to keep eyes on with the Clippers. We got Kawhi Leonard, got, obviously James Harden. Can they do it? We'll see. So that's it, man. That's basically the preview of the NBA season. My questions of the postseason play, but to look forward to. You're gonna see all the answers be coming out the woodwork once the questions be answered. So we'll see. So that's it, man, for the week that was the NBA. I'll be back next Sunday to talk about the postseason, the play-in, and also obviously the first round of playoffs will begin this coming Saturday, April the 19th. The play-in is over with. So got a lot going on in the NBA. It's hot, on fire, and we're gonna have a great time. Have a great time talking about the NBA moving forward. So stay tuned. It's gonna be great as I cover this. Again, the play-in tournament starts April 15th and ends on April 18th, and the real season, the postseason, will begin on the 19th of April. April 19th. The first round of playoffs starts April 19th. So that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow for the Classic Books with Rashad Mitchell. I'll be reading about Book of Hosea and continue on with the March Madness book, 1958 Kentucky Bobcats. So until then, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow.